you want from him, right? My officer. Prepare the underlying. Mike, I think I'm good.
Check. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check. One. Oh, unplug it. Unplug the one too. See what that is. Check. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check on the board. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all the way up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Had audio before. Is that piece of all
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm seeing it come out of the wireless. Check 1, 2.
I got very like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2, 1. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check, 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 check.
Yes. I don't know. I think we're good. I think we got it. All right, I'll put it back in. Thank you. Tissue. There we go. Thank you for grabbing that. I really didn't work. This is why I raised your phone. Yeah. It's a failure rate. It has a failure rate, obviously. It's a great idea. Conditions to handle. Yeah, oh yeah, that is literally, right, they, Did it first. Four. Okay, I woke up. Do you know what your SIP Shade off. Shade offers. 13 is going to do it. Not all of them. It is. Really, yeah. Great, thanks. You know, so it's a thing about it's right. Compost. Everything is perfect. Things find a way. Working out. These stuff. Other things. Well, John, yeah, it's going that's something here, that's something, you know, water. What do you mean, it's still like, was they? Yeah, when you have to contract this up, it's kind of like, oh, how long is it? Oh, I think. It's like, kind of. It's kind of, yes, those seasons. And it's true. Yeah, 35 years as a sports reporter. Yeah, that's a pretty good, that's a good base, right? Yeah. I want to look in there. It was during farms and water training. Well, that's it. Now, I think your level is embarrassed, is actually embarrassed. I did not know that. experience. Yeah, it's amazing. Exactly. The working group is like 3 times. They walk out. My spirit.
Shit. She's not anymore. She's gone. Yeah, she usually, she can't. Basketball is a very explosive sport. You know, you can only bowl your way through it for so long. I love it, man. It was very cool. That's a call.
Get your shot.
I think to myself.
This moment. Oh, I'm so sorry. It just looks so. Very smart. Nope. And then you're going to have a mic.
She left her. Long time.
Oh, I can't get a breath back. Pack them, take a cigarette, snap. Spread the filter out. They're ultralight, so they cut the filter out. I don't think people put light in. I came in right.
Was there?
Here's the storage. Well, 2:45 is technically when they said we could go to the 10 less before to get your degree. That's what I did. Sometimes that happens randomly. Yeah. Not always. Yeah, your feet are. Mike's on here. I just turned it on the box.
Thank you for taking your time out of the afternoon for an important update on the body we discovered in the Genesee River. As you know, we put out a press release about 2 days ago for a body that we found in the Genesee River in the town of Rush, New York. That body has been identified as Penny Bush, who is identified as a missing person investigation that we've been doing here at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office for a bit of time now. Upon discovery of her body, the investigation took several new leads. We want to update you on this case, but we want to start out, of course, with condolences to the family members of Miss Bush and to the community. And with that being said, before we even start, I'm going to have Deputy Hurley do the introduction so you know who's up here if you have any follow-up questions on this press conference.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Like the sheriff said, we just want to do a quick update on our investigation into the body found in the river. I am Public Information Officer Deputy Brendan Hurley, and we're joined by Investigator Sergeant Dave Bolton, Captain of our Investigations Division Tom Rowe, Major of Operations Jeff Wagner, Mayor of Honeyway Falls Rick Milner, Chief Deputy Michael Fowler, and obviously Sheriff Todd Baxter. So he's going to update you. If you have any questions, we'll do our best to answer those. Just remember that this is still an ongoing investigation, so there's not a lot that we can get into, but you can also grab me afterwards and we'll answer any questions we can for one-offs. Sheriff?
Thank you, Deputy Hurley. Again, our condolences to the family of Penny Bush. As you may know from prior information we released, on October 11th, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office responded for a check to welfare on Miss Penny Bush, 62 years old. And that was a simple routine call, a call we go to quite often, just check the welfare. I haven't had contact with a family member for a while. The tenacity and the follow through of the initial responding deputies and their immediate supervisors were utterly incredible. They found a few things that were odd, out of the ordinary. The adult didn't answer the door, but that's not abnormal. And they could have simply done a report and moved on. Instead, their tenacity continued on to the point they found this to be a suspicious condition and called in the assistance of our criminal investigations section. They extended their search not only to the home of Miss Bush, but the 8 acres of property that she resides on. That included drone searches, canine searches, and help from local fire departments. And for the next 3 days, they continued their investigation, developing leads on information of where she may be. That included electronic leads, video leads, and just good old-fashioned police work with talking to people. On October 14th, information was developed leading us to search the Genesee River in the town of Rush. A body was located and turned over to the medical examiner's office, who started their investigation. This was a great recovery by their scuba team, the sheriff's scuba team, and the Henrietta Fire Department. It wasn't an easy recovery of the body. The investigators continued to search for more evidence. And on October 18th, the victim was positively identified as Penny Bush. And within hours, we developed the information we were looking for from the first few days till today. And we're able to make the apprehension of Penny's sister, Jamie Bush, who's now in custody for the murder of Penny. Jamie Bush is 53 years old from Honeoye Falls, and she's been charged with murder in the 2nd degree and tampering of physical evidence, 2 counts. We appreciate the assistance of the Monroe County Fire Bureau Special Operations Unit, the Henrietta Fire Department, the Village Honeoye Falls Fire Department, and the New York State Police Canine Unit. We also acknowledge our Monroe County Sheriff's Office Crime Victims Unit that's been working with the family through this very difficult time. As Deputy Hurley said, this is still an ongoing investigation. We're working hand in glove with the District Attorney's Office, and we want to make sure they have a proper prosecution. So as you know, in these cases, we're going to be very limited on method of operation, motives, and things like that, which I know the public always wants to know, and you guys inquire about. But please have that respect that we're trying to get a good investigation into a good prosecution. So with that being said, I'll take a few questions if you have them, or if you got more technical questions, the investigator, Sergeant Bolton, is available.
Sure. How and why was
Yeah, again, the method of operation and the motive is something that we're going to keep close to our chest until the district attorney is ready to release that information. But she was murdered.
Business or perhaps a legal business that you ran together. Do you think that's linked to anything? Is that something you're looking into?
Yeah, we have no information that we're going to share with that on that right now, right? I have nothing on Miss Bush, the victim, being involved in a criminal activity.
Has Jamie been arraigned?
I don't think she's been arraigned yet. Investigator Sergeant?
Yes.
She has been arraigned, I'm sorry.
Arraigned in the top quarter of their set.
And remanded in Monroe County Jail?
Remanded to Monroe County.
Thank you.
Anybody else, any other people of interest that you're looking for?
Not at this time, but the investigation's wide open. We'll go where the evidence leads us.
Any danger to the community or?
No, we believe this is an isolated, incident between family members. Again, we never say we're definitive on that until we get all our information in. Making an arrest is new information that we need to play off of. And that's just an obvious, next step, how we play off these things. Again, lots of information needs to be gathered, including, more statements possibly taken from other people. So the idea is the investigation is still wide open. We had probable cause. We thought it was the appropriate time to make an arrest and bring some closure for the family so they could start healing. And it was the next investigative step we had to do. So just one more step in the continuing investigation.
Sure. Can you help our audience understand what brought you to the river?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to emphasize the tenacity of the responding deputies. Again, this is not an unusual call. Go check the welfare of my family member, someone coming from possibly out of state, and they haven't heard from. It was a routine call, even on their initial response, until they started looking around the house and found things that was just out of the ordinary. And again, I'm going to keep that close to the chest, if you don't mind, Burke. But with that being said, that led to information enough to say, you know what, something's odd enough. Let's call our criminal investigators. And they started working for days and days, and they found evidence that led us to believe that the river may be a place that we want to search for her. We've done all the physical searching we could of her property and other locations. And again, if you don't mind, I'll keep that close to the chest for obvious reasons. But they gathered, through tenacious investigations, they gathered information that led us to the Genesee River. Information they had to go get.
Family, children, anything like that?
I'll let the investigator sergeant talk about her family just a bit more. This is an interfamily thing, so we want to make sure we're being very cautious with the family and showing due respect for them. This is a very difficult time, if you can imagine, when inside a family right now, in a small community in particular like this. And our hearts go out to them, and our hearts go out to the family members too. But I don't know, investigator sergeant, you want to say anything about the family or as far as siblings?
So I can tell you that Penny had two sisters, and she had 2 children. All those people have been notified at this point and are aware of what's going on. So that's the family dynamic.
As far as role in the community, sometimes you hear that they were either leaders or well-known or anything like that.
So they're not really native to that community. Penny, the victim had grown up in the Schenectady area. That's where their family's from. She had spent a bit of time in Texas, and then recently, within I'd say the last year and a half, is when she ended up here in Honey White Falls.
But, you don't have to deal with this kind of situation very often, if at all. And now they're your residents.
Right.
And so, what do you say to that now?
Well, first of all, I say, kudos and thank you to the Monroe County Sheriff's Department and their whole team. As the sheriff has said, the tenacity and the speed at which they've moved has been incredible. And I was allowed, if you will, to kind of hang around on Saturday as they were going through all this. And I actually had some thoughts too about where we might want to look as well, based on what they were doing. But people have been asking, are we safe? And we felt confident enough for what I was told that the general public was safe. And, especially today, everyone wants answers quick. And I had to say the same thing that's already been said here. It's an ongoing investigation. It's a very intense investigation, and we have to let the officers do their jobs, and they did that very quickly. So, I think people were very concerned about safety. They're seeing the drones, they're seeing the canine, they're seeing all the vehicles in the staging area, and that raised a lot of flags for people, obviously. But I think everyone's been pretty respectful and understanding, and we had very limited posts on our page. We just said, listen, we're working to help get you information, but there's a process, and we're following the sheriff department lead, and it worked out well.
That's going to conclude it. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Have a great day.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
I'll be right back.